Welcome back to In the Field Reads. This is James chapter 1. We'll get right into it. James, a servant of God and of the Lord Jesus Christ, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greeting. My brethren, count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptations, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. But let patience have a perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing. But if any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of God, that giveth to all men liberally, and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him. But let him ask in faith, nothing wavering, for he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea, driven with the wind and tossed. And let not that man think that he shall receive anything from the Lord. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Let the brother of low degree rejoice in that he is exalted, but the rich in that he is made low, because as the flower of the grass he shall pass away. For the sun is no sooner risen with her burning heat, but it withereth the grass, and the flower thereof falleth, and the grace of the fashion of it perisheth. So also shall the rich man fade away in his ways. Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him. Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of God, for God cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempteth he any man. But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust, and enticed. Then when lust hath conceived, it bringeth forth sin, and sin, when it is finished, bringeth forth death. Do not err, my brethren. Do not err, my beloved brethren. Every good gift and every perfect gift is from above, and cometh and comes down from the Father of lights, with whom there is no variableness, neither shadow of turning. Of his own will begat he us with the word of truth, that we should be a kind of firstfruits of his creatures. Whereof, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, slow to wrath, for the wrath of man worketh not righteousness of God. Worketh not the righteousness of God. Wherefore lay apart all filthiness and superfluity of naughtiness, and receive with meekness the engrafted word, which is able to save your souls. But be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. For if any be a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like unto a man beholding his natural face in a glass. For he beholds himself and goes away, and straightway forgets what manner of man he was. But whoso looketh into the perfect law of liberty, and continues therein, he being not a forgetful hearer, but a doer of the work, this man shall be blessed in his deed. If any man among you seem to be religious, and bridleth not his tongue, but deceiveth his own heart, this man's religion is vain. Pure religion and undefiled before God and the Father is this, to visit the fatherless and widows in their affliction, and to keep himself unspotted from the world. That was James chapter 1. James is one of them books where you read it and it's just so jam-packed. Every sentence is something more, how do I put this? He covers so much ground in so little space, and it has some of my favorite expressions in it. The King James puts verse 21 this way. I love this phrase, superfluity of naughtiness. We don't speak quite like that anymore. But just says, don't be bad. That's the simple version of that. Bridle your tongue. I mean, there's so much practical like extremely day-to-day practical Christian living found in James that it's almost difficult to follow because he's covering so much ground. But this is one of them books that it's a short book. There's only 5 chapters in it, and you can glean something fresh from it every time you read it, and if you read it every day, you glean something fresh from it every day. It's just one of them good books. Of course, they're all good books in the good book. One of them things that most people don't realize, the Bible is not one book, but a compilation of many books put together in one binding. But yeah, that was James chapter 1. As always, hit the thumbs up, like, subscribe, share, comment. I personally don't feel let me put it this way. I don't feel very enthusiastic that anyone would enjoy me reading the Bible to them, because I don't have, one of them beautiful voices that just resonates in the room. So any thumbs up you give it really encourages me to keep going. But also, it gets the word out. The YouTube machine likes thumbs ups and comments and shares and subscribes, and it puts out the reading of the word more if you thumbs it up more. So feel free to do that. We have other links in the description if you want to check out our other stuff and keep up with us. Until next time, if we don't see you here in the field, we'll see you in the kingdom.